Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. It's great to have you with us at the MCG. This is the Toyota AFL Grand Final between Port Adelaide and Collingwood. These two teams have outlasted everybody. They've overcome obstacles and proved themselves to be the best two teams in the comp. But nobody wants second prize. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Good to be here, Hutto. I like the power. They've been the best side all year, and I think they'll have enough in reserve. That said, I wouldn't be surprised to see this one in the balance late.
Thanks, Harf. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss. Rank outsider Collingwood led minor Premier Port Adelaide by 23 points in the third quarter of their Football Park qualifying final in 2002, before a strong challenge from Port narrowed the margin to 9 at the final change. The two sides traded goals in the last quarter before Josh Franco squandered a chance to cut the margin to a point with 5 minutes to play. Leon Davis's goal, with almost 27 minutes played, proved decisive. The Pies holding out the power for a famous 13-point triumph and the right to host a preliminary final. The final scores 16-12 to 14-11. Here we go. The grand final gets underway. Good ruck work. Got to get rid of it. O'Brien. Long ball in. Ashcroft wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Butcher with a chance to run. In no hurry here. Not sure what the idea was there. Clever kick. Good disciplined defence. Butcher. That is very charitable. Great play. Lane can line up and potentially give them the lead.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The power on the board early. The two big men do battle. He'll work all day. Gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. O'Brien, not the required journey. Cook, Lane, squeezes the kick. He didn't break stride. Couldn't burst through. It would have been harsh to call that insufficient intent.
The Power have had a few easy clearance wins already because they're opening up space that the opposition's allowing them to run into.
Punch clear. Under pressure. A chance to clear now. Randall, Dempster. Normally delivers. Clean pickup. What's he got on offer? Approaching the 50. You can't question his commitment. There goes the kick. It's online, and they've got their first in the grand final.
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Pies have opened their account. The big men fly. Here's a chance to get it forward. Hand pass cut off. How will the umpire see this? O'Brien got in the way. Lang, good build-up. They've worked it well. Out of the congestion. Cook. Lane collects the half volley. Throws it on the boot and misses.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. The Pies moving the ball well. Searching kick. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Picking their way through. Honours the lead. They're a big chance here. It's a poor inside 50. Going for territory. Just shoveled it out. Cook getting their handball game going. Pokes it into the pocket. The kick was centimetre perfect. Takes the logical option. Lane. It's there!
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Goal for goal early. Good ruck work, like Batman and Robin. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Hale just had to get it out. Cook didn't need to be asked twice. Sexton, what can he do with it? Goes long. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Penetrating ball. Thumped away. Cook leading from the front. He's lost it. Handballs it to nobody. He must have heard footsteps. It was always his. They're handball happy at the moment. He's set upon. They're tackling with venom today. The two big men do battle. Lang gets his kick despite the heat. Navigated the traffic. Sloppy disposal, and will have a throw in.
The Power would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Harrison showing his skills. Hale desperate to win it back. It's a good old-fashioned coat hanger. What can they generate? Manages to find a teammate. Ignoring the corridor for now. Hale makes position. His field kicking is normally first rate. It's a bad mistake. Sees something he likes. Had some assistance. Fowler gives it everything. Randall tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Butcher, the kick's gone nowhere. Lang got the handball away. O'Brien under pressure. Lane. It's not a fair fight. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Who can get the clearance? Hale. Now it's someone else's problem. Harrison. Sexton. Farms it out. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Thought his way through it. Fowler wins it back. Great mark. Sets a task for the forwards. Ashcroft continues to be a thorn in their side. Doesn't often waste it. Can they get it forward this time? Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. You can't afford to do that too often. Alarm bells are ringing.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Two in a row if he gets it, and he does.
These defenders might be in for a long day if their midfield doesn't start working harder.
The Power having a good patch. The two big men do battle. Dealt with the pressure. What a hand pass. This is promising. He's been busy so far. It looks a well-oiled forward line. You can see their confidence growing. Bennett is so strong one-on-one. Is that holding the ball? Ashcroft gathers into the middle with the kick. Fowler doing what he does best. Sends them inside 50 again. The Power having a great patch.
These half chances can often be the difference.
He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Ashcroft loves the hard stuff. He's generally a good kick. Who's front and centre? Look at him go. Drives it inside the forward 50. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. They need a spark. Sexton has found some space. That'll work. He's so clean with the footy. He's hit up the lead. The Pies, not at their best so far. Randall, strong grab. Probing ball. Ashcroft in the centre square. They'll bide their time. O'Brien intercepts. He's made a hot start to this match. In no man's land. Dempster in space. Can run and carry. Can anyone get to the drop zone? The kick was misdirected. The Pies looking shaky early. They've opened them up here. Handball off was good. Well played. They've picked their way through. O'Brien takes an excellent grab. The Power are playing some great footy. That's a bit of a gift. Can he be the fire starter? Farmer! He's taken a beauty.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
Now that's a Barry Crocker if I've ever seen it.
Trying to catch them out. Dempster can keep it moving. Big ball to be won here. O'Brien got to the right position and hung on. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Lang uses the body well. What's he got on offer? They're moving the footy quickly. No one can mark. Hale in the thick of it as ever. Sexton stripped of it. He's so good in close. Wade getting involved. Harrison wins the contest hands down. They could be vulnerable here. He might have thought about the corridor. That's well played. The Power are bringing great energy. The Power with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The goal umpires haven't had a lot to do, but it's been an absorbing contest so far. Both sides are disciplined and exerting huge pressure, which is bringing about plenty of mistakes. Whoever copes better with the pressure will go on to win the match.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Rucks go at it. Hale. They've given it back. Lang doing the grunt work. That's an aggressive handball. Sexton with a steal. The fans will be happy to see this. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Punch clear, edging it forward. The Pies on the ball now. Dangerous place to turn it over. Butcher is calm in a crisis. That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
He's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away, blindsided, on his wrong foot.
Let's call it a pass.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
He kicked it like a backman.
Back into play. Butcher in the clear. That's a useful ball. Dempster felt the pressure there. They've given it up. What's he got on offer? A good kick here and they'll be in business. Butcher saves the day again. Neat little worm burner. The Pies are out of trouble. Brooks in some space on the wing. Randall. And that's a letdown. Going for territory. Lane. He makes it look easy. To no one in particular. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Good looking kick. No wonder coaches go grey. The Pies are really under the pump here. His hand passing is a weapon. Bennett. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Lane. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. It's amounted to nothing. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The lift doors closed on him and he's gone.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge, kicking at his first.
Here comes the banana. He's missed.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment. Butcher with a chance to run. Can they get something going? The kick is precise. Picking their way through. Bennett! Again with a superior judgment. They'll compete inside the 50. O'Donnell couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Ashcroft is racking up contested possessions. Lane, he's kicked a goal.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Harrison with the tap. Takes the logical option. Dempster with a little bit of time. Miles has it within range.
The Pies are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
Got to nail this one. And he does. Can that ignite them?
He just had too much space to work with on that occasion and took full time.
The Pies have closed to within 3 kicks. Harrison gets his hand to it. Hale. The defenders will be nervous. Dempster saves the day. They're playing with purpose and poise. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. They've put themselves under pressure. He crept up like a librarian. No leniency from the umpire there.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Normally delivers. Superb kick. Doesn't often waste it. Thumped away. Butcher leading from the front. He's drawn a crowd. The umpire will have it. Harrison showing his skills. Hale. Through the centre square he goes. Farmer working hard and presenting well. Harrison. Dempster. What's he got on offer? He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
This is a pulsating grand final. Hope you're loving it at home.
Harrison smashes it out of there.
Hale, time to turn on the Jets.
Dempster couldn't get an effective disposal. Ingram has it now on centre wing. He's had little impact so far. Honours the lead. The defence has fallen down. Good disciplined defence. Wade, Sexton with a chance to relieve the pressure. Tidy ball. Quality delivery by foot. Clever kick. They're moving the footy well here. Ignoring the corridor for now. Harding on a lead. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. It's come unstuck. Goes back with the handball. Can he hit a target? Lang has a vice-like grip. Penetrating ball. Lane is the man on the spot and he's marked. In he goes. Throws it on the boot and that's a goal.
That was almost like a training drill, such was the ease with which they constructed that goal.
The Power are keeping them at arm's length. The big men fly.
Lang.
You can't question his commitment. Lace out. Great footy. Good penetration on the kick.
Punched that like he meant it. It'll be tossed in the pocket.
Both sides are placing a premium on team defence, which is making goals very hard to come by.
Who can get the clearance? Ingram, an ever-present threat. Lane is the target and he marks. Cook, he's lost it. Harding, what a work ethic he has. Hale, they could almost have raffled it. Conservative kick. Butcher, what a game he's having. Farmer had his name written all over it. And they're away. Brooks.
I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one.
He might have thought about the corridor. They've opened them up here. Good vision there. Butcher. What's he got on offer?
He's been industrious. That's careless kicking. Wants to take the game on.
Searching kick. Sees an opportunity and plays on. This is promising. Cook can go back and shoot at goal.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
He found himself in space and made the most of it with a clinical finish.
The Power by 20. Rucks go at it.
Lang.
Gathers. Ingram farms it out. Clean pickup. He's gone. That's poor play. Thought his way through it. Keen to get the ball moving.
Run down. Great chase.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Randall. He's generally a good kick. Hale. Dangerous to leave on his own. Heads for the pocket. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He'll bang this through for a point.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Trying to catch them out. Can he find a teammate? Aitken working hard and being rewarded. The Power are playing like winners.
Lang
has found some space. The Pies guarding the corridor. Seizes the moment. Dishes it off. Bennett snares the loose ball. He's been dispossessed. Gets his kick despite the heat. Who wants it the most? Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Pies haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. The big men fly. Hoofs it off the deck. Ingram
Who's at home? Lane gets to the front spot and can line them up.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's given it a tug and missed.
It didn't look good off the boot, and he'll be disappointed having taken a great mark.
Back into play. Butcher works hard to present. Finds himself in space. Lane is proving a massive thorn in their side. Bangs it long. Manages to find a teammate. Golden opportunity here.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
You must remember to kick through the ball whether you're 10 metres out or 50 metres out.
Butcher can keep it moving. Short pass looks good. Randall in the clear. The halftime siren sounds, and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Pies are winning the rebound 50s, but what it really means is they're being asked to do a lot because their midfield is being well beaten. They've coped admirably, but at some point the dam wall is going to break. So the mids have got to find ways to get the footy down the other end more often.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The two big men do battle. Got to get rid of it. Ingram, he'll pump them into attack once more. Wade picks it off. That's poor kicking. It's a bad mistake. O'Brien, he's so good in close. Pokes it into the pocket. Chance gone begging. Ashcroft is calm in a crisis. Harding! That one was always his. What's he got on offer? Kicks to centre wing. The kick was centimetre perfect. Got a little time here. That's a good option, and this looks promising. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. He hasn't been himself today. Giles marks on centre wing. Blasts away. Lane plucks another contested mark. Who was he aiming for? The kick's astray and out of bounds.
The Pies are fortunate the damage isn't worse because they're really struggling at the source.
The two big men do battle. Toes it off the deck. The goals are the other way. Lane, he's got another one.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
The Power are showing why they were well back to win this match. Harrison punches it out of the ruck. Hale squeezes the kick. They could be vulnerable here. Crosses the paint. That's an impressive mark. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Butcher needs a good decision. He's hit up the lead. They've got to get a wriggle on. Hale presents in space. Brooks doesn't often waste it. Well played. Absorbs the pressure. You asked for it, you got it. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
It's a hot footy today.
Looking for two in a row. Good thinking and good execution too. Maybe he could have gone himself. Edging it forward, and we'll have a throw in.
The Pies are really struggling to score at the moment. They need to try something different.
Who can get the clearance? Like Batman and Robin. Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
If you get that much of the footy, you're bound to turn it over once in a while.
They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Fowler cops some unwanted attention. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Gives it everything. Kicks to space. Farmer! Great hands there. What's he got on offer?
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
He'll head for home. How's his radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. The Power are bringing great energy. Superb kick. Good hands. Fowler met solidly. When one tackle just won't do. He stopped in his tracks. That's holding the footy.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Alarm bells are ringing. Golden opportunity here.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. The two big men do battle. Lang with a steal. A bit of a panicked handball. Centre square, loose ball. His field kicking is normally first rate. Fowler takes an excellent grab. Good penetration on the kick. That's a strong mark. Out of the congestion. They've given it back. Why is he kicking it backwards? Lane didn't need to be asked twice. Quality delivery by foot.
Kicking at his first.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Power have one hand on the cup. The big men fly. Hale. The Pies need to make inroads soon. Randall got to the right position and hung on.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
It's a deep kick. Gets it to safety.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition. Dempster with a chance to run. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Cook gets to the front spot. What's he got on offer? They can smell victory. Giles read it well and claims the mark. This deserves a goal. The Power looking dangerous. Golden opportunity here.
The Power have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
The mark was terrific, but unfortunately doesn't count for much thanks to the disappointing finish.
That's well played. Neat little worm burner. Good work rate. Taking time to assess the options. Farmer has charged into space. The Pies are out of trouble. They need a spark. Dempster by hand. Well done. Randall. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Takes the logical option. Harrison just needs an accurate kick now. Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
Two goals each for the quarter. Good ruck work. He's got support. O'Brien. The defenders will be nervous. You can't afford to do that too often. And they're away. The kick is precise. He doesn't waste many. O'Brien wins it back. Great mark. The aerialists will battle for this ball.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. Sizes up what's ahead. This might well cost them a goal.
Already got one today.
That's not going to come back. That wasn't his best effort.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You'd back him in more often than not from there.
Butcher has found some space. Searching kick. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? He's struggled to make an impact to this point. O'Brien picks off the pass. Goes long to centre half forward. Not his finest moment. Slick hands. That'll work. That's a useful ball. Farms it out. The Pies have won it back. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Harrison, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Turned over. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Lane goes without it. I've liked his game today. It's come unstuck. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
He's only had the one inside 50. He's generally a good kick. Got to go now. What a hand pass. Big chance here if he can steady himself. We've got a two-kick game if he gets it, and he does.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Big clearance to win here. Had some assistance. O'Brien, can he find a teammate? That's great footy.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
He's kicking at his second, but he'll have to settle for one, at least for now. The Power lead it narrowly at three-quarter time. This is a brilliant contest, and the best is still to come. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The standard hasn't been especially high, but it's an absorbing contest nonetheless. It feels like this game is there for the taking, and both teams will believe that it's theirs to lose. Winning the ball out of the centre is always key, but you've also got to think clearly under pressure and make sure you take the correct options.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Good ruck work. Navigated the traffic. Dempster running in support. Drives it inside the forward 50. He's hit up the lead.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Looking for a quick transition. Good kick. Aitken with a chance to relieve the pressure. Tidy ball. The non-preferred lets him down.
Maybe it's for the best that he hasn't seen much of it.
He's been quiet, unable to get it inside 50. What's he got on offer? Going for territory. That's an impressive mark. Cook, it's a tough game. Lays it off. The Pies on the ball now. Clever kick. Hale working hard and being rewarded. Normally delivers. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Can he hit a target? Manages to find a teammate. Long ball in. Lang Had his name written all over it.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
Not a great kick. Johnston couldn't hold it under pressure. Was that a legal disposal? Lane leading from the front. Wade intercepts the hand pass. Poor footy there. Looking to extend this margin. The runner will be out in a minute. He's got an option in the centre square. It's a bad mistake. Delightfully done. Is anyone home? Wade is a rock in defence. Butcher, that's an aggressive handball. Sexton, anyone's ball. Harding, not a lot of space to work with. Sexton has eyes only for the footy. Turned over on centre wing. Sets a task for the forwards. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Conservative kick. Harding on a lead. Short pass looks good. They've opened them up here. His field kicking is normally first rate. In no man's land. Harding absorbing the pressure. The call is insufficient intent.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
Penetrating ball. Defence 101 there. Doesn't often waste it. They've given it up. What's he got on offer? They've got time to put the kettle on. Lane has it within range. Just needs an accurate kick now. Maybe he could have gone himself. Butcher under pressure. Dangerous place to turn it over. O'Brien. Cook. Solid tackle. That didn't travel far enough. Lang. He's completely shanked it and ended up missing everything. The Pies have been gallant. Have they weathered the storm? That's skillful. Quality delivery by foot. Ignoring the corridor for now. They might be out here. There goes the kick inside the 50. Lane! He's taken a beauty. He will surely make this count. Goes very wide. Punched away. O'Donnell. It's a desperate tackle. Got some space, so they'll take the advantage. Who was he aiming for? No wonder coaches go grey.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
This will bring the house down if he kicks it. Oh, what a rip snorter.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
The Power have the first of the last quarter. Same old, same old. Good ruck work and good roving too. They've given it back. Kicks laterally. That's well played. Dishes it off. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Farmer can send them into attack. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better footy.
The tension is unbearable. Every mistake magnified. These players must be running on fumes and dreams. They cannot keep him quiet. This is great ball movement and should result in a goal. Useful hand pass. He's got it.
They took the right options in moving that ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
The Pies are up against it now. The big men fly. Has to be clean. Time to turn on the Jets. Butcher. Good penetration on the kick. Farmer outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
This might be travelling out on the full. No, it's scraped in for a behind.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Looking for a quick transition. Good work rate. The Power are bringing great energy. You can see their confidence growing. O'Brien, so influential today. Cook, they're moving the footy quickly. Lane, on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement. O'Donnell, quick snap is off target.
You can ill afford to miss those sorts of chances.
Back into play. Butcher has found some space. Searching kick. Lang takes an excellent grab. Looking for two in a row. Ashcroft, where would they be without him? That's a useful ball. Dempster, all on his own. Shaves the grass with that one. This might be travelling out on the full. It is. I've liked his game today. Dempster has charged into space. They need a spark. Butcher works hard to present. Well played. What's he got on offer? Kicks to centre wing. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Power have denied them the corridor. And that's a letdown. He's been industrious. Butcher with the big fist. Sexton, Hale. Big ball to be won here. Miles read it well and claims the mark. Picking their way through. Dempster may have just saved a goal. Slick hands. Aitken blasts away. Cook gathers. He's so good in close. Stripped of the footy. They've put themselves under pressure. They need to hit the scoreboard here. That's poor play. Hasn't seen a lot of it. What can they muster from the back half? That might attract the pack. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly. Lang manages to get off a handball. Lane, not on my watch, he says. We'll have a forward 50 stoppage. Chance for a late goal. Harrison, a rare win. They've got good chemistry, those two. Honours the lead. Feeds it out. Careful with the kick. The Pies moving the ball well. They need a mark. Who's front and centre? Got the handball away. This will be touch and go. Good disciplined defence. Quick snap, and that's a goal!
This is a brilliant game of footy. It almost makes me wish I was out there again.
The Pies are going to come up short, but they've given it a good shake. They might as well not have a run.
Lang, Giles. What can he do with it? Loose ball on centre wing. Another one off the ground.
That's been deemed insufficient intent, and fair enough too.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation.
Clever kick. Siren! They were challenged, but they stood firm and overcame every obstacle. It's the sweetest feeling that sport can offer.
What were the main differences today, Half?
The Power were able to hold their nerve, and you can see what it means to them. They worked their tails off and kept on responding every time it was put to them. This is a premiership they had to win the hard way, but that only makes it sweeter. They will celebrate long and hard.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half.